Austin Seibert.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and
here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete. They took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
a gain of
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Complete to Chris Herndon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Jalen Hurts, sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
His kick is good.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Down the left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Number 82.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry. I'd say even a little spicier than we're used to. The well-documented war of words on social media. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Falcon.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Gurley, the ball.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Colin Saunders. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Gurley again, the ball carrier.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Falcon ball carrier.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and score. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They're going with Lindsey. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So they take a big chance here in their own ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Colin Saunders breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they're good for you after the game. But if you're playing the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's going to let one fly for 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit half. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. From the 6. nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Hurts has
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Working with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd.
Again they run with Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Sterling Hoffrichter.
And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. And this is taken in. It's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking long for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
30-yard line.
Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Falcons.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Falcons, first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up
second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
Ball start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Second down, here's Hurts. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Saunders on the tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of the tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Saints will have the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of down. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they still got an opportunity.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll roll him out right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and that's how they've been successful.
Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Throw incomplete as well. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 14-10, a minute 39 to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out right around the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. That catch good for only a couple. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. He's back to throw. They'll buy some time right. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in. Back to throw. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Gardner-Johnson.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They go play action with Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
By the Falcons.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
For Sterling Shepard, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Lattimore there defensively.
Here's Hurts to throw, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. It was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for New Orleans, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they can't quite seem to turn things around.
I thought things were behind us after the win in our first meeting. But when I found out this dude was running his mouth again, calling our win a fluke, I just couldn't believe it. Even though I thought it was foolish for him to be running his mouth again, I knew how respected he was in that locker room. So if he was feeling that bold, it meant his teammates were going to be ready to play on Sunday.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw underneath to Hurst, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give him much run after catch.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, folks, once again, the fireworks have begun to go off before the teams even entered the stadium for this one. You had some overactive fingers on social media, if you will, and that continued to make this one of the most public and personal feuds in the NFL.
And remember back in the day, if you got your comeuppance from starting something like this, if you talk trash and got beat previously, you didn't talk trash before the next game, but that's not the way of the world in the NFL nowadays. These guys continue to go after each other whether they win or lose, and the social media taunting, that continued this week, and lucky for us, we get a chance to see it play out on the field over the next 4 quarters.
On 3rd down, Lindsey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give them credit for that one.
1st down, Saints.
Well, this offense had some success moving the ball against this defense in their first meeting of the season. Do you see any reason why they wouldn't this week as well?
Well, from viewing their defense and watching how they played, I don't see any reason why that couldn't continue this week. We know it's a very talented defense. They're capable of slowing down the best offenses in the league. I do think that the key to success, once again, is sticking with the game plan, doing what they do best, and not letting the contentious build-up to the game interfere with what they want to do, because what you can do is get caught up in all the extra stuff and not play your game.
Yards to go.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing is Hurts. He can run for it, and he will. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Hurts the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a 1st down.
The 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. First and goal at the 1. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance, as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Now it's Lindsey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the...
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down now, it's Lindsey.
Philip Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And at the 12-yard
From
line.
down at the 12, it's first and 10. On first down, Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it helped scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 2.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas.
The pass.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Saints.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Give him 30 yards there.
1st and goal.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and goal to go into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcon.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So we reach halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
21. Saints.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
10 yards.
He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Jordan made the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. That catch good for only a couple.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again. And that will be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
At their own 26-yard line.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Hurts 7 yards, the pickup there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd down and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The first down pass, complete to Dallas Goedert.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
The second down pass.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Another important... Fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
For the Falcons.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
At their own.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
The pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards.
1st and goal.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've seen what was a comfortable 21-0 lead go completely by the wayside. Now 21 all as they take over 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. They'll set up to throw. He may try and run for this.
That's good for a Falcons 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. On 1st down, Hurts. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Gurley, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Falcons are going to win the game.
21.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Atlanta, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm